Hey, this is BrainTrain TV, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to create a navbar with Bootstrap. Let's go! So at the end of this video you are going to have a navbar like this with a little logo which you can click, and three items, navigation items, and this one is the active one. And the cool thing on Bootstrap is we are having a responsive navbar, so if we resize this window and get very small, so we are having this nice navigation. So if you want to see how this works, I will show it right now. So you can read everything, and I mean everything on this page, getbootstrap.com, and I will put the link in the description below. So if you don't want to watch this video, just go to the documentation and read it. So we are having now an empty page, and we are opening up our editor, and we start very simple with the navbar. So it's just the top, so right here there has to be a line, and we are going to create that with a nav tag. And Bootstrap is working with very much classes, so you will see it in this video, and I am going to explain it to you. So we are using a nav tag with the class navbar, and then we say navbar minus expand minus lg, and what this is for I will show you later on, but I will explain it to you in a few seconds. So, and I want to have a dark navbar, so I say navbar minus dark, and then bg minus dark as well, and then we have our closing nav tag. So in this navbar I want the logo, and you should click the logo, and this logo should redirect you to your home page or to some other pages. So for the logo I use an a tag with a class, and the class for the logo is navbar minus brand. So if you're having a branding, you definitely would use your logo because it just makes sense. So we are having this class navbar minus brand, and we are going to link something, so you can put just link.com, but I am just putting a hashtag right here. And then you need to input your image, so we're using an image source tag, and now you are going to write down the path of your image. So I just wrote down the name of my picture, of my logo, because it's in the same folder as this index.html file. So your picture is mostly too big, so you can change the size of the image of the logo if you just say width, for example 50 pixel, and height 50 pixel as well. And now we are going to save that one, and I'm going to show you what we created so far. So as you can see, we have our navbar like this black one, and here is our small logo, and you can click on this, but nothing happens, and this is just simply because we don't put a link here. So now I will show you why we used here navbar expand minus lg. This lg stands for large, and this means our navbar will expand. I can't show it you right now because we haven't elements and we haven't this symbol, so I will show it you in just a few seconds. So we are just going on and creating our navbar. So we want to have this cool button where you can click on the mobile navigation, right? So we are using a button tag, and we are using a class here as well. So the class in the button for the button tag is simply navbar minus toggler, right? Okay, just put it in, and because this is a button, you type also type button. Very simple. So we have to put in some other informations right here in, and for example, data minus toggle should be collapse. Yeah. So if your device is too small, your navigation should collapse. So this is right here, the code. Yeah. And we need a target. So what should collapse? So data minus target should be ID or hashtag top. You can put in here whatever you want. Just make sure you use it later on your right div tag. So we used top. So we need the controls, and in Bootstrap it's area controls. And here we also need to type in top. And then the last one, it's not really necessary, but we say area expanded, area minus expanded is false. So if you want to know what this stands for, just read the documentation, but it's very simple. You don't really need that. Yeah, I don't will explain it in this video. So we are having now our button, but the style of this button, I will show it to you. The style of this button is very awkward. So we need a small page. So you see a very little thing here, and this looks really ugly. So we need to create a nice icon. So we use a span tag, and we give this tag the class navbar minus toggler minus icon. Very simple. So you close the tag. I save this one, and now you can see we have a very nice icon here, and this is how our mobile navigation icon should look like. So, and now I will show you why we used LG. So LG stands for large, right? This is the size where your icon will come, right? So this is the size of a large device right here. Your icon vanishes, and if you make it a little bit smaller, your mobile navigation is active. But if you want to show your whole navigation very early on, you just need to use SM or some other devices. So we have SM and we have XS right now, and there are a few others. So now your navigation will expand when your window size is right from small devices, right? So this is like the size of a small device, and if we go bigger, the navigation will show up here, but we haven't elements in it now. So let's go on. I will change it to LG again, and we are going to put some elements in our navigation, and then this video is finished and you created a really nice responsive navigation bar. So what we need to do now is we create a div tag which gets the class or classes collapse and then navbar minus collapse. It's very simple. So you just need to know the classes, but you will learn it very fast. So if you created this div tag, you create a navigation normally with an unordered list tag, right? So you can give this unordered or you need to give this unordered list tag the class navbar minus nav. Very simple. So, and in this unordered list you want to have elements, so you use list elements and give these elements are also a class, and this class should be navbar minus item. And in navigation bars you normally want to have links. So we use another a tag here for a link and gives this also a class, and it's very, very simple. So this class simply is called navbar, or not navbar, just nav minus item. So you need to give a reference here. So I just put in a hashtag and then home, for example. And if you have a static home page or a static home site, so you can put in active right here. And yeah, we need to create some other elements, and I will do it just by copying it. So now I will change this active to, I will just delete it and change this home site to page 1, for example, and then another one. So here page 2. I save this file, and as you can see, we definitely made a mistake. You can see the links are blue and you can click them, but this should not be like this. So we made a small mistake, and we are going to fix it now. So we hop right back into our code, and the first thing I recognize is we didn't use our ID here, which is not the best thing to do. So we created the ID here, and so you need to give this element the ID as well. And if you don't do this, your navigation, your mobile navigation, if you click that, it won't work. And so we did that, and now let's see if we can find some other mistakes. So it's very simple. We just need to use here navbar link, and in all those a tags I used item, which you will use by the list tag and not by the a tag. So I saved this one, and now it looks very great. And as you can see, the home button is active, so it shines, or it is just white. And now we are going to look at our mobile menu or mobile navigation, and you can see it works very well. So we have LG, and if we hit the size, boom, the mobile or the normal navigation appears, and we can change it now to small and just refresh the page, and now you have the whole navigation until your size of your device is like this size. And if you go bigger, boom, your normal navigation will appear. So the last thing I want to show you is we use Bootstrap, so we don't need these listings. We can make it very simple. So we just create a div tag, and we are creating our navigation now without a single list tag, right? So we use a div tag and call this, or give it the class navbar minus nav. So we just did that, and now we can just simply put in our links. So we use it, we do that by using the a tags and give it the right classes. So we just put in nav minus item, nav minus link, href or href. I'm sorry for that mistake. And then hashtag, just put in the link here, and then home. Oh, let's make it look great. And we are just copy it. So page 1, page 2. I saved that one, and we don't even need to refresh the page, but I refresh, and now we are going to make it just a little bit smaller to see the mobile navigation. And this is really cool, isn't it? So we just need this little bit of code, and we made a whole navigation which is responsive. So we just didn't make this active. You can also put or write active down here, and now it is active as you, if you want to. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope I could help you. If you enjoyed this video, just make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, also hit some thumbs up. If there are any questions left, just write a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I will see you in the next video.